All right, guys. Elliott wave made simple. We're looking at silver through the lens of Elliott wave. There is a potential long setup that could really turn into a great swing trade entry. So let's dive into the chart and get right to it, okay? All right, so taking a look here, we are on a 21-minute chart. We are considering the last low from Monday, July 29th, earlier this week. Was that the low? What we want to see to confirm the low is a 5-wave move up off of that low. And honestly, this wasn't ideal, although it's pretty good. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I was looking for the 5 to extend more. The ideal top for a wave 5 would have been up here above 2961. It topped out with kind of a muted 5th wave. Technically, this still counts as 5 waves. Inside of the wave 3 in white is another 5-wave move, which I am showing in purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I got a 5. So basically, the way you would say this in Elliott wave speak is this top right here is 5 of 3. And so this whole structure is a 5-wave structure, which we are going to say this is the 5 of 1. So to put the labels on here, we're going to call this the 1, and then we had a 3-wave retrace. Guess where? Right to the 618. Now I'm going to move these labels, but I'm just putting them on there so I can adjust the degree. The lower degree stuff is minuet, and the next degree up is minute. The main point is to know where you are in the structure. So we're going to call this 5 up for wave 1. So after wave 1 comes a 3-wave corrective retrace. The standard zone for a corrective retrace is between the 618 and the 886. Honestly, these days, very volatile. It can be shallow if it's really in a hurry. So what I'm going to do is drag this over 2929 is that high of the B wave. And this internally could very well be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, which is what you want to see in a C wave is you want to see 5 waves. It is also possible that this is just 3 and this is a 4 and we're getting a 5, but I don't think so. Let me zoom in a little bit now. I'm going to drill down. This will be the last thing I do. Then I'm going to zoom back out. If I zoom in real tight on this move off the low, you could get 5 up off of that. Now, on the nano level, it is not as reliable as when you're zoomed out. So the nano level is not as reliable. 2866. All I'm going to do is look for another minuscule 1-2 setup within our bigger 1-2 setup. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to pull back. I'm not saying anything. I'm not predicting anything. What I'm doing is setting up my parameters. So if this is truly bullish, we have this 1-2. And then now we're getting ready to have another 1-2, which is basically going to give us the next wave 1 of a smaller degree. Now, let me zoom back out, and this is going to make sense. Let me hop on back out to the 21-minute chart. Actually, let me zoom out a little bit more, 34-minute chart. This is where it gets interesting. So the reason a lot of folks are excited about silver, I mean, folks that are technically oriented, is this next wave 3 projects to above 31. And these measurements are just placeholders for now, because as price unfolds, I will be updating the targets once I have more price action to take measurements from. So the idea, the reason folks are excited with silver, this does appear to be the low. This does look like 5 up, although not ideal. And we do have a 3-wave retrace into a known fib support of the 618. And now we have another potential nano 5 waves up. If this makes another high and then comes back down, I'll move the top of this tool to wherever this tops out at. It may have already topped out in the nano 5. So overnight, let's see if we get a pullback somewhere down into here. This is your buy zone. You can, this is a great opportunity actually, because you can go long. Let's say you went long at the 2846 and put your stop just a bit below here. You know, who knows how much is going to pull back, because on the nano structure, it's less reliable. This is a more reliable structure, 5 up and 3 down in the 618. So you could just go long here, layer into your longs. Now look, it could retrace lower into these fibs. It could maybe want to come, maybe this is a wave 4 of C and it's going to give one more wave 5. Well, guess what? The parameters are helpful. If this comes down and makes a new low, I'll look for the structure of this in the morning to see what it did. It's possible if this is 5 down, it could just be the 5th wave of C, in which case we'll just move this over, because this box is all reasonable for a wave 2 in purple. But for the moment, the indications are this is a very nice looking 3-wave down. Just look at it with your eye. ABC looks like 3 waves. And as a zigzag, that's fine. ABC didn't make a new high here. Got a C wave, which is the crash-like wave. So the real target, the next meaningful target, if this region holds where we are currently, is 31.35. So you're talking about almost $3 in silver. And I'm telling you now, once silver gets going and the real buying starts, this is just a warm-up. If the real buying is here, it can break this count to the upside. All right. So that's the deal. That's why folks are really excited and geeking out on silver right now, including myself. I actually have a small long position already because I bought that low from my phone. I'm on the road. I don't like trading on my phone, but I went long, small, and I look to add. If it pulls back overnight, I have open positions down in that box I just showed you about. So if it wants to pull back, I'm going to go long again. I'm going to add. I'm very small. I'm going to stay small. But as this develops, I'm going to look to add on the retraces. All right. So stay tuned for silver. Now, look, if you like what you're hearing, if you're getting some value out of this, be sure to subscribe. So when I update my silver chart, you'll know, you'll get the notification. Also, if you're looking for support on your psychology of trading, check out the Professor Trades. I've got a link down below in the description. You got to check out my man, Armando. He'll revolutionize your trading, your mindset. And we got a club of over 300 members now, rocking and rolling every day in the room. I'm sharing my Elliott wave. Armando is sharing his key levels and excellent high probability scalping entries and exits. So check us out. In any case, don't get killed with silver. Follow the fibs. All right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Do me a favor, like the video if you're getting value. It'll motivate me to keep doing this. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.